Imagine this. You're in a foreign country where no one speaks your language. One day, someone comes up to you and says, "Good morning," in your language. How would you feel? Relieved, excited, maybe even instantly connected? Now, what if you found out they were from the same city as you? You'd probably feel like you found an instant friend, right? This connection comes down to rapport, the sense of similarity and understanding that brings people closer together. Here's the secret. Rapport is the foundation of connection. Whether you're trying to deepen a relationship, spark romance, or simply make someone feel comfortable around you, building rapport is the key. But the real magic happens when you establish rapport on a subconscious level, without the other person even realizing it. That's where your charm score comes into play. Let's break it down. To create subconscious rapport, you need to subtly show the other person that you're similar to them without being obvious about it. For example, have you ever noticed how you feel more comfortable around people who talk like you or have similar mannerisms? That's not a coincidence. It's a subconscious signal that says, "We're alike. You can trust me." And trust me, this works like a charm when done right. When you're with someone, pay attention to how they're sitting, standing, or moving. If they're leaning in, lean in slightly. If they're crossing their legs, do the same. The goal is to subtly match their posture and gestures. Done correctly, this creates a sense of harmony without them even realizing why they feel so comfortable around you. Here's a fun test. When you've successfully established rapport, they might start mirroring you without even realizing it. It's like an unspoken connection, and it's a clear sign that your charm score is climbing. This one is gold. Pay attention to how they speak. Is their tone soft or bold? Do they speak quickly or take their time? If they pause a lot, mirror that rhythm. If they use expressive gestures, subtly mirror their energy. It's all about blending your communication style with theirs. But remember, keep it subtle. If you're too obvious, it might feel like you're mimicking them, and that's not what we want. Use their language. People feel connected to those who speak their language, literally and figuratively. For example, some people call it a cell phone, others a mobile. Maybe someone always says "got it" at the end of their sentences. Pick up on those little verbal cues and weave them into your conversation. But here's the trick, don't overdo it. Use their expressions naturally and occasionally so it feels effortless. Now here's the pro tip that takes your charm score to the next level. People are drawn to those who feel familiar. If you can make someone feel like they've known you forever, even if you just met, they'll naturally feel more secure with you. And security is everything when it comes to building connections, whether it's romantic, platonic, or professional. Stay in their comfort zone. Here's something most people get wrong. They try too hard to stand out or be different to impress someone. But real connection happens when you step into their comfort zone instead of asking them to leave it. It's not about changing who you are. It's about finding common ground and amplifying it. And here's one last bonus tip. Even something as simple as a similar name can create subconscious rapport. Studies show that people often feel a subtle connection to others with names that sound like theirs. So if your name is Jasmine, you might subconsciously feel more drawn to a Jack than a Peter. Weird, right? But it works. So, let's recap. To build subconscious rapport and elevate your charm score, mirror their body language, match their tone of voice, use their language and expressions, stay in their comfort zone. The goal is to make them feel that connection without even knowing why. When you do this, you'll not only stand out, you'll also create the kind of bond that feels effortless, natural, and magnetic. So the next time you're trying to connect with someone, whether it's your partner, a new friend, or even a colleague, remember these tips. Elevate your charm score and watch the magic happen. Let me know how it works for you. Follow for more tips on connection and building your charm score.